Caroline here, and today we'll be reviewing another book called Pop Flies, Robo and Other Disasters, written by Susan Kamata. Feel like a foreigner in your own hometown? Monday when I walk into English class, everyone starts laughing, and I forget about my quest. I stop in my tracks and look around, trying to find out what's so funny. My hair isn't sticking up, my fly isn't open, but it's obvious they are laughing at me. He's like a foreigner, Shintaro says. Mr. Tanaka smirks, but he doesn't bother to clue me in. And then a kid in the front row points to my feet. I look down. Uh-oh, the toilet slippers. 13-year-old Satoshi Matsumoto spent the last 3 years living in Atlanta, where he was a star of his middle school baseball team. Now he's back in Japan, where it feels like a stranger. Susan Kamata is the author of Pop Flies, and I'm going to read you some stuff about her. Susan Kamata was born in Michigan and later moved to South Carolina, where she graduated from the University of South Carolina. Go Gamecocks! She has an MFA from the University of British Columbia. She's the author of books for both young and adult readers. And later, Susan raised 2 children and lives with her husband, a former Japanese high school baseball coach. So the main characters in the book are Satoshi and Okasan. Okasan is Japanese for mom, and his sister, Momoko, and his grandpa, Oji-chan, Shintaro, and Junji. And what I really like about the cover is that in the background you see, like, if you ever been to a baseball game, you'll see, like, at the back of home, at the home base, there's like the fence right there. And then there's like some of the characters right here, like there's his grandpa, there's Misa, and then there's Shintaro, and there's him right there. It looks really good. One of my favorite parts in the book is the first part when Satoshi's about to go to school, but then his grandpa needed his help with his robotic seal, and he's like obsessed with the seal, like really, really obsessed. But that's how Satoshi actually became late to school, and I'll read you that same part. Just before I'm about to take off, though, my grandpa's door slides open. He lives in a little bungalow right next to the one where Okasan, my sister, Momoko, Ochi-san, when he's around, and I live. Oji-chan shuffles in the view, all bent and shriveled. Satoshi, can you give me a hand? His voice trembles. I glance at our house. Okasan's probably busy getting my sister into her leg braces, getting her teeth brushed. She goes to a school for kids with special needs where the mothers have to help all day. Can it wait? I shout in Oji-chan's direction. I've got to go to school now. His face crumples. Oh no, I think he's about to cry. Are you all right? I gotta go now. But I can't leave him like this. I park my bike and run over to his house. I'm okay, he says with a big sigh, but Nana-chan isn't. He motioned me inside where I can see that Nana-chan is not barking, not scooting around with her flippers, and not blinking. In fact, she isn't moving at all. Looks like she needs to be recharged. I think you have to plug it in, I say, not sure if it's okay to remind him that his pet is a machine. Maybe we're supposed to act like it's a living thing. Satoshi's favorite thing to do is playing baseball, but he runs into some situations. First is if his team doesn't win, then the school is gonna have to cancel baseball and replace it with lacrosse. 2, he's gonna have to adapt to some of the differences between American baseball and Japanese baseball. And one of those things is when in American baseball, you don't really cry and show emotion. But in Japanese baseball, you do that. Because if you don't do that, then people are going to think you don't care about your team or your school at all. So, and then there's a third thing. It's because Shintaro is on the same team as him, and it's already kind of making things worse for him than it already is now. I really like this book, but I don't want to do any spoilers for you guys. But thank you to Jennifer and Red Chair Press for sending me this book. And if you guys want to know what happens to Satoshi, his baseball team, and his family, then pick up a copy of Pop Flies, Robo and Other Disasters. It just recently came out. And it's written by Susan Kamata. Bye guys, see you next week!